Hey, I'm Pastor Dave with Fellowship Baptist Church here in Columbus, Ohio. Hey everyone, I am Jeremy Stanley, aka Jeremy the Juggler, and we are here today with the Easter experience, and it's going to be a great show. Right, Pastor Dave? It's going to be an amazing show, Jeremy, that's right. All right, whatever. Well, obviously I can't juggle, but I'm not here to juggle today. That's right, Jeremy's here to juggle, and sitting 6 feet away from me is Jeremy the Juggler. Check him out. That's right, Pastor Dave. Today we are doing a whole bunch of awesome things to celebrate the resurrection of Jesus. So grab a comfy seat, sit back, and let's have a great time together today. Hey everyone, it's Jeremy again. As I shared with you earlier, I am a juggler, and I have been juggling since I was 10 years old, 16 years total, and during that time, I've been blessed to travel all around the world, and I have juggled and competed with the best jugglers in the world. However, what I'm most thankful for is the opportunity to share the gospel with all kinds of people, and today I look forward to doing that with you. I'm also a pastor just right up the road in Westerville, and that is a huge blessing, and I'm excited to be able to combine juggling and ministry together. Now it's time for Letters with Leonard.
Man, that was so funny! Oh, hi! Well, I was just watching some of my favorite YouTubers. I love watching YouTube. I'm sure you do too. Oh, well, anyway. Last time we were together, I think it was... Yeah, it was Lakin. She asked me the question, "Are you Pastor Dave?" And then I was like, what in the world does that mean? And I looked it up. Because I found out she was wondering if I was a puppet. An alien? A puppet? No, I'm not a puppet. And that means you thought Pastor Dave was making me work like a puppet. But I am an alien named Leonard. And to prove that I am an alien, I have a video just like these on YouTube, and it was last year during Vacation Bible School, and I'm able to answer another question. That's right, Braden asked, do you like to wrestle? I wrestled Pastor Dave. That will prove to you that I am Leonard, a alien, not Pastor Dave. So, I pulled up that video from a year ago when you guys had your Vacation Bible School at Fellowship Baptist Church here in Columbus, Ohio, right where you guys are from. And I'm going to show you a few of the clips because it's crazy. And then I've got something very special to do with you.
Leonard, I'm glad you came to Vacation Bible School. I knew it was a lot to fly in to be a part of this.
Well, thank you for having me at Vacation Bible School.
Your shirt looks good on you, our Vacation Bible School shirt.
Yeah, thanks for giving it to me.
Yeah, it was...
Well, it's a good thing I came to Vacation Bible School, because I don't think you could have done it without me.
I could have ran Vacation Bible School fine without.
Oh, I don't think you're strong enough to do it without me. You're kind of weak.
Kind of weak?
Yeah, weak.
Leonard, I'm tough enough to do Vacation Bible School without you, but I don't know how I can prove to you that I'm a pretty tough guy.
You want to wrestle?
Wrestle? You mean arm wrestle?
Yeah, let's do it.
If it'll make you happy, we could do it. All right. Are you sure you're up for this? Okay. You ready? Ready?
Yeah.
All right. 3, 2, 1, go.
Come
on, Leonard. You're a tough little alien, but you lost.
Okay. You got me.
It's okay. I'm a lot bigger than you, and I'm a lot tougher than you.
You're not tougher than me. I challenge you to a wrestling match.
You want me to wrestle you?
Yes, let's wrestle.
Right here?
Right here.
We're going to start Vacation Bible School in like 30 minutes.
We have time, so let's do this.
Okay, let's do it. All right, Leonard, we got to go over a couple of rules. Here's the rules. No biting.
Let's do it.
And there, Leonard, look, you got to pay attention. No biting and no scratching. All right?
No biting.
Are you ready to do this?
I'm ready. Let's wrestle.
Let's wrestle. Leonard, I said I wasn't even ready.
I said let's wrestle.
Yeah, but nobody said go. You just attacked me.
Are you ready now?
Oh! No, nobody said go. Are you going to wrestle me or kiss me? What are you doing?
Let's do this.
Ah! Leonard, back up! Leonard, I wasn't even ready. When I say go, then you'll... Leonard, when I count to 3, then we'll go. 1, 2, 3.
Karate!
Leonard, I didn't say go. I'll say what? That doesn't mean go right now. 1, 2.
Okay, I give up.
Are you sure you give?
Yes. Yeah.
All right. If you don't...
Yes. Yeah.
All right, Leonard, this is over. Do you agree?
I agree.
All right.
Wow. Okay. So, I do like to wrestle, but as you can see, I'm not very good at arm wrestling or wrestling at all. And I guess I cheated just a few times. And I know you're not supposed to slap or kick during wrestling, but I got carried away. But I have something I want to do with you guys. I want you to do me a favor. That's right. I want you to email me a video of what you and your family like to do. Just like you saw a video of me and Pastor Dave at Vacation Bible School having some fun. I want to see a short video, about 60 seconds, of some of the things you've been doing on Earth with your family during that quarantine time, because I heard that's what's going on. Man, that's sad, but you can still have fun. And I want to say Happy Easter. This is a wonderful day because today represents the celebration of Jesus' resurrection. And that's something to be excited about. And maybe you want to send me a video of your family celebrating that, or a game, or an Easter egg hunt, or whatever you might do. But I look forward to your emails. So send me an email, and we'll look at it maybe next week together. We'll see you later. Oh, that's so funny.
Hey, here in a few minutes, we are going to dive into the Easter experience. But first, I thought we would have some fun and show you some amazing juggling. So let's get started. All right, well, now that we had some fun, it is time for us to dive into the lesson. I have here some giant Easter eggs, and I don't know about you, but Easter eggs are one of my favorite things with Easter. I loved when I was a kid opening up an Easter egg and seeing what was inside, seeing if there was candy or sometimes there was even money. It was pretty exciting. So to help us get ready for the lesson today, I thought maybe I would attempt to juggle these giant Easter eggs. So here we go. Well, obviously the big Easter eggs did not work out so well, but that's okay. I still really love Easter eggs. I don't know if you've ever thought about it, but eggs are pretty amazing. You have this small little thing, and out of this small little thing, life comes out of it. And eggs often remind me of God's creation as a whole. We read in Genesis chapter 1, and it says, "In the beginning, God created the heavens and the earth." But right after that, it says, "Now the earth was dark and formless and empty." There was nothing. But God decided to create, just like how he brings forth life out of this egg, which you wouldn't think there would be life. God brought life out of darkness and emptiness. And he did this by simply saying, "Let there be light." And there was light. And God saw that this light was good, and he separated the light from darkness, and there was morning and evening. And then the next day, God said, "Let there be water, and let there be sky." And God saw that this water and sky was very good. And he kept creating. And on the third day, he said, "Let there be dry land." And he saw that this dry land was very good. And plants and vegetation started growing on this dry land. And then on the fourth day, God created more lights. And he created a really big white one that's in the sky, which is the moon. And he also created stars. And he did this to mark the seasons. And he saw that it was very, very good. Then on the fifth day, it gets very exciting because God then started creating creatures. And he started by putting birds in the sky and fish in the sea. And I don't know about you, but one of my favorite birds is a robin. And robins often have orange in them. And God did this, and he saw that it was very good. Then, on the sixth day, God created again. And this time, he put other creatures on the land. You know, like cats and dogs and elephants and monkeys and all those cool things. But then he created a very special creature. And he gave this creature a heart. And I have this pink egg here to remind us of the heart. And God created each and every one of us with a heart. He created us in his image, it says. So God created humans. And God saw that it was very good. Then on the seventh day, God rested. So I'm done juggling. No, I'm just kidding. I'm not done juggling quite yet. But from that point in the story, we see that God created human beings. And the first two humans that he created was Adam and Eve. And he put Adam and Eve in this garden where he lived and dwelled with them. And in that garden, God said, "You can have anything you want out of this garden, but you must not eat from the tree of good and evil." And many of you know this story. And what happened next? A serpent came along and began to tempt Eve and said, Eve, did God really say to not eat from that tree of good and evil? And Eve said to the serpent, if I eat from that tree, I'll surely die. That's what God said. And the serpent's like, oh, Eve, if God really loved you, you would take a big bite out of that apple. And Eve eventually took a bite. And then she gave some to Adam, who was standing right there. And Adam took a bite. And at that point, we see God coming to the garden, and we see Adam and Eve hiding from God because they know they have disobeyed God. And at that moment, they fell away from God. Now, when we look at that story, we can be like Adam and Eve, how could you have done that? But the truth is, we've all eaten of the fruit. I don't know about you, but I have a hard time understanding why Adam and Eve did what they did. But I realize that Adam and Eve, they're no different than I am. One of the hardest things as a juggler is trying not to drop. And no matter how hard I try, I always drop at some point or another. And that's the same in my life. No matter how hard I try to follow God, sometimes I drop. Sometimes I mess up. Sometimes I do things that are not pleasing to God. And as you probably remember from our story, God created us in His image. He created us to reflect His character and His love so that we could be one with Him. But because we've all taken our eyes off of Him and we've seeked the things of this world, we've seeked after fruit, things that we shouldn't seek after, we no longer reflect Him, but we begin to reflect this world. And that is called sin. And ultimately, what sin does is it separates us from God. And the Bible tells us, for the wages of sin is death. And that whenever we drop, we deserve death. But God loved us so much that He came into this world and He picked up that which we dropped. He picked up our sin and He put it upon His shoulders like that. And He died on a cross. God sent Him who knew no sin to become sin for us so that we may become the very righteousness of God. And because of what Jesus did, because Jesus died on the cross, and then 3 days later, He rose again and He conquered death, which is why we celebrate Easter. Because He did that, we can ask Him to come into our life. We can ask Him to come in and make us new. And He takes our sin, our unrighteousness, and He makes it as white as snow. And then we are able once again to be one with Him forever. And that is amazing. And that is why we celebrate Easter today. I don't know about you, but I am so thankful this Easter because, like I shared, Jesus died for our sins. Jesus paid the price for us so we wouldn't have to. But that wasn't the end of it. Jesus rose from the dead. Jesus conquered death. And that first Easter morning, when they went to the tomb and they saw it was empty, that was the beginning of a new journey for the disciples. It was the beginning for them to start living a life of not fear, but life to the fullest, because Christ rose from the dead. And today, I want to encourage you to continue to follow the Christ who didn't die, but is alive today. And that journey and that walk is a lot like standing on this big green ball. See, for me to stand on here, I must always keep my feet moving. I must always be taking tiny steps. And that's how we should be with Christ. We should always be seeking to take a step closer to Him each and every day. And I know it's Easter today, but we shouldn't just walk closer to Christ today, but we should walk closer to Christ today and tomorrow and the next day. And it's the little things that we do, like coming to church, which you can't do right now, but you can still watch these amazing videos. You can also read your Bible every day. You can pray and talk to God. You can even take bigger steps and tell others about Him. So today, as we get ready to close, I want to encourage you to take that next step to follow the resurrected Jesus. I don't know what that step is for you today. That step might require you to allow Jesus to come into your life and to make you new again. That step might require you to say, Jesus, I haven't been spending enough time praying and talking to you. I want to do that. Or it might be, Jesus, I want to read your word more so I can learn more about you. Or maybe you have a family member or a friend who doesn't know who Jesus is. And maybe today you could tell them about how they may have new life through Jesus. I don't know what that step is for you today, but I want to encourage you to take that step. A step to Christ where there is life and not death. All right, I have one last cool thing for you. I have here 3 of my best friends, and I would like to introduce them to you. I want you to say, hi, 9. Now I want you to say, hi, 1. Now I want you to say, hi, other 1. Now, I want you to repeat after me. 9, 1, 1. That's who you don't want to have to call. So do not try this at home. I know what you're wondering. Are these sharp? Are these real? Yes, they are. So let me do some cool tricks for you. First, we have under the leg. And then we have under the other leg. And behind the back. Now, I know you were not impressed by that, so let's make this a little bit harder. Well, if you thought that was crazy, you will want to be ready for the boys and girls game that is happening now.
It's time for the game challenge between the guys and the girls. And the game this time is called Water Egg Hunt. It's a really cool game. It's gonna take place right behind me inside the pond. We have two teams. We have the Blackbeards against the Black Pearl. And they're competing to get as many of these jumbo eggs as they possibly can out of the pond. For every egg they get, it's worth 100 points. But these two eggs are really special because this egg, there's only 3 of these. This sparkly egg is worth 200 points, and there's only 1 of these. Yep, that's right, this shiny egg's worth 300 points. They gotta work hard because the other team's going just as fast. But there's a catch to it. In just a minute, there's a bunny rabbit gonna show up. That's right, the Easter Bunny is gonna offer them 2 eggs to choose from. One egg has the reveal of a sinky boat, and the other egg has a good boat. And that really stinks for the team that gets the boat with the holes in it because that's gonna slow them down for this competition. Let's find out who is gonna get the boat with the holes right now. All right, here we are with Team Blackbeard versus Team Black Pearl, and we got to start it off with finding out which boat they get. So are you guys ready? All you have to do is Mr. Bunny Rabbit here is going to offer you an egg. If you get the egg that has the leaky boat, well, that really stinks for you because it's really gonna slow you down. The object of the game today is to get as many jumbo eggs as you can. As you already know, the pond is gonna have a number of jumbo eggs worth 100 points each. But the sparkly egg, there's only 3. They're worth 200 points. And then you have this silver egg, and it's worth 300 points. So you really want to work hard because the loser ends up jumping into the pond. And the pond is not looking very good today because, well, we had a lot of water and the water went down, and now we just got a lot of slime, so it's not going to go really well. So let's get things going. You guys ready? Let's bring it in, bring it in, bring it in. Let's let the ladies go first. Pick an egg. We got a blue egg, and we've got the pink egg.
Blue egg. All right, can we open it?
Yeah, go ahead and open it. Go ahead and open it.
That's the leaky boat. Okay.
It really won't matter. Wait, don't show us yet. All right, pick your egg, pick your egg, pick your egg. Just not many choices here. Open it up.
Am I hiding it?
Hide it, hide it. Let's see. On the count of 3, 3, 2, 1. Let's turn them around.
Yeah, safe boat.
Leaky boat. And we got the safe boat.
Yeah.
2 oars in each boat in a net. All they have to do is get the most eggs before the other team because they're worth 100 points each, unless they get the mega egg, which is worth 200, and the 1 egg is worth 3. All right, you guys ready? Let's go. Let's bring it in. Let's find out. Let's find out real quick here. What is your strategy today? What do you plan on doing to make this happen? Do we have any input? Anything that's just gonna blow our mind? All right.
We're just gonna really stay focused. No distractions. We're gonna keep our eye on the prize. We're gonna win.
What do you think would distract you in this pond? You say no distractions. I'm just curious.
I mean,
what kind of distractions were you expecting in the pond?
I
Bullfrogs?
don't know. Things
Were you
jumping
tempted
in
to
the boats.
You know,
Them
tempted
trying to
to
tip us. We're just gonna
Now that
focus
could be
on
a
the
distraction
eggs.
because there is no rules today. So if this boat gets close to this boat, Blackbeard can actually if they want to, flip their boat. But let's just hope they don't go that far. All right, let's hear what your strategy is. By the way, this is Bryce. Actually, let's just have you guys introduce yourself. We'll go back to the ladies. Introduce yourself.
I'm Bryce, and we're gonna win by just doing better than they do.
Wow, that's so deep and profound.
Thank you.
Do you have anything better? Give us your name.
I'm Jordan. That's it.
That's all you got?
That's all I got.
All right, we already know who's gonna lose. Definitely. He's a Liutza, by the way. This is Pastor Tony's son. Enough said. All right, ladies, introduce yourself.
I'm Lydia, and you're definitely gonna win.
All right.
I'm Trisha, and the Black Pearl cannot be defeated. No, it's not. Cannot.
It will not sink because it has
Will
no
not
holes.
sink.
Are we ready to do this?
Yeah!
Are we ready to do this? All right, here we go, here we go. Ready, Bunny? Let's get in our boats and let's make this happen. All right, here we go. We got Team Black Pearl against Blackbeard. Are you guys ready? Let's hear it. Are you ready? All right, 3, 2, 1, go. Long down. It looks
sinking. Black Pearl just broke their oar. Yeah, it's happening. They're trying to get the sparkle eggs. There's only 3 and they're worth 200 points each. And that's what they're focusing on right now. It looks like the competition's getting pretty intense. The ladies, team Black Pearl, actually has all 3 sparkle eggs. But the guys, they're sinking fast. Let's check out what's going on over here. The boats are in, the ladies just got in. We're gonna count up all the eggs and see what the points are. So let's do that right now. All right, the Black Pearl got lots of slime, lots of eggs. And
disgusting. We did our best. We did.
They got all 3 of the sparkly eggs, which is 200 apiece. Is that right? So,
yes.
What was your final score?
Our final score was 1,500 points. Woo! We're proud of it. Here we are. Woo!
1,500 points.
1,500.
All right, 1,500. Let's go see what the Blackbeard got. All right, I know what the girls' score is, guys. You got a lot of eggs here, but the girls got the sparkly egg. But I did notice you got this egg, which is worth 300 points. You feel good about that? I do. So, give us the verdict. How many points do you have?
It's 1,900.
1,900 points. Well, the good news is, congratulations. You guys won the water egg hunt. They may have got slimed in their face, but the ladies have to jump in the pond. It's time to see it happen. These girls are pretty brave. They jumped in the middle of the pond, but they still lost. But let's give a big hooray for the ladies. Good job. Boys won this competition.
This is Easter Sunday, and we have celebrated together. And I wish we were physically together, but obviously with circumstances and things going on, you're going to be celebrating Easter with your family. And that's okay, because the most important thing to remember is this. It's about the death, burial, and resurrection of Jesus Christ, and we don't want you to ever forget that. Today, we've learned from the beginning of time how Jesus intervened in our lives to save us from our sins, just like Jeremy showed you, from the creation all the way up to the death of Jesus Christ and then the resurrection. And that's what Easter's truly about. The things behind me are exciting. The Easter experience, the virtual worship that we had today is exciting. The games and everything we've done is really cool. But it's not about that. It's all about the message of the resurrection of Jesus Christ. But as you meet with your family today and you celebrate Easter, we want to give you an opportunity to have an egg hunt and maybe even go through an Easter egg basket, because last time we were together, we challenged you to, well, it was episode 3. We challenged you to simply like the video and share it, or like the Facebook page. And you did that. Most of you did. So what I want to do is give you a chance to win an Easter egg basket. You text the number that we sent to you or put at the bottom of the page, and you let us know that you liked and you shared. And we appreciate that, because we want as many people as possible to know about Jesus Christ. And this is the way we're doing it. Virtual worship. And we appreciate you sharing and you liking. So let's find out who actually did that. And we're going to start with the ladies, because we have 2 Easter baskets for the ladies and 2 for the guys before we give the Easter egg kits away. So right here is the ladies that text in that they shared and liked. And so let's find out who is the first one. Chloe Dunsmore. Congratulations. Chloe, you just won the first Easter basket. And we'll be sure to drop that off to you today. And let's find out who else is in here. Sydney Fowler. Congratulations, you just won an Easter basket too. So we're going to set those aside, and we're going to be sure to drop these off to your home today. Now, we also have 2 baskets for the guys, so we put the guys' names over here separate. So let's shake this up really good and find out who will get the first one. Kyle Grury, congratulations. This one's for you. Way to go, bro. And also, they're all sticking together. Cade McGarvey. Congratulations, Cade. You won the other basket. So you guys will definitely be getting these today, because today's Easter and we want to drop those off to you. But we also have an opportunity. I'm going to take the rest of the names, the girls, and mix the guys together for you to get an Easter basket. We call it the Easter egg kit. So you can have an Easter egg hunt in your backyard without having to go anywhere. So let's find out. We've got 5 of these to give away, all right? Starting with Madison Davis. Madison, congratulations. I'm going to put it right here. Also, Franklin Davis. We got 2 in a row here. All right, we're going to put that right here. There we go. Let's mix this up really good, okay? Let's find out here. This one's all folded up really nice. Zoe Johnson. Zoe, congratulations. Yours is right here. And we got 2 more. Let's find out who's going to win this Easter egg kit so you can have an Easter egg hunt at your home. Right here it is. Braden Dunsmore, your sister won the Easter basket, and you won the Easter egg kit. And the thing about that is, it's not just for you, bro. It's for you and your family to have that hunt, all right? I know you want to just eat all the candy for yourself, but we don't want you to do that. Here we go. Let's see. We had brother and sister. This one is Emily. Emily Messmer. Congratulations, Emily. You just won the last basket, and that is going to you. All right. We got a lot to drop off today. It's been a lot of fun, and we want you to tune in next time for FBC Kids Virtual Worship, because we're not done. We've got a lot planned for you, and you don't want to miss out. So celebrate with your family. It's Easter Sunday. It's the celebration of the life of Jesus Christ, his resurrection, and our new life we have through his death, burial, and resurrection. So let's celebrate today. Don't forget what it's all about. Have fun, and we'll see you next week.